Okay, hello everyone. Happy Saturday.
Woo!
You guys, welcome to Storytime Saturday. We are streaming live on YouTube and will eventually probably pop up in Facebook world as well. So, all of our friends in the virtual space, please grab your pencil and paper and some crayons and get ready to join us and join our fun today. I am going to share in a minute, as soon as I can pull it up. Um, our story for today. I think that Miss G has something exciting for us.
Woo-hoo.
Hold on, you guys. Let me see. You guys should be seeing it now. Can you guys see?
I can see.
Yay! And so today's topic obviously is Martin Luther King Jr. as we celebrate different people throughout history. He is definitely one of them to mark books. Uh, Hopefully, my friends in the other platforms are getting themselves together. I know my friends who are live with us in the private room said they were all ready. Can we confirm that really quickly, Miss G?
Yes.
All right. So, while others are getting themselves together, let's go ahead and start, Miss G.
Woo! Welcome to Saturday Story Time. Today we're going to be reading about Martin Luther King Jr. Woo woo! Black History Month. So before we begin, please have a notebook and pencil ready, like my friends ready to. Pay close attention and do have fun. Woo!
All right.
All right, today's agenda. Today we'll read a biography on African American leader Martin Luther King Jr. Later, we will draw someone who inspires us. Do, do, do. Vocabulary time. All right, let's take some time to write the following words 2 times each. 2 times each. All right. You guys will be writing the following words 2 times each. Number 1 is right. Number 2, protest. Number 3, equal. Number 4, peaceful. And number 5, fight. I want you to write these vocabulary words 2 times each. 2 times each. I'm going to put 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. And once you're done writing these words 2 times each, write the letter D in the chat box. Write the letter D in the chat box. All right, so I'm gonna put my 4 minutes and 30 seconds up starting now. And I'm gonna play some happy time music. You guys have 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left on the clock. Remember, you're writing these following words 2 times each. And when you're done, write a D in the chat box. Once you're finished, write a D in the chat box. All right, that was my alarm. That was my alarm. Let's look who people are done. Zoe's done. Bliss and Charm. Charmian is done. Okay, okay. So these set of words are going in the chat box right now for my friends who aren't done. Boop. And send. Okay, these set of words are in the chat box right now for my friends who aren't done. It looks like a lot of my friends are. Good job, everybody. All right, let's get into our second set of words. We have number 6, speech, number 7, school, number 8, future, number 9, holiday, and number 10, people. All right, I want you to write these following vocabulary words 2 times each, 2 times each. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, starting now, and some happy time music. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left on the clock. When you're done writing these words 2 times each, please write the letter D in the chat box to show me that you're done. All right, that was my alarm for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 4 minutes and 30 seconds are up. Let's look into the chat box. It looks like a lot of my friends are done. For any of my friends who aren't done, I am putting these set of words in the chat box. These set of words in the chat box are in right now. Okay, so those set of words are in the chat box. For anyone who isn't done, good job for my friends who are. Woo! Good job. All right. So before we read our story, let's have a discussion. Does anyone know any African American leaders? Anybody who knows any African American leaders that have changed or shaped our world today? Whether it's, give an example about Martin Luther King. Does anybody know any African American leaders? Write the letter M if you want to say your answer. Alice, since your mic is open, you can go ahead.
Quita los pelitos de tus ojitos. Vamos en el baño, ¿no? Yo voy a partir.
All right, bless Charmian. Go ahead. Or Charmian.
I know.
Go ahead.
One's like John Lewis, Maya Angelou.
Maya.
And wait, I want to tell you something.
Go ahead.
Did you know that Rosa Parks wasn't the first person to sit in front of the bus?
No, I didn't. Wow. Tell me more.
It was actually a girl named Claudette. Well, she was 15 and she was pregnant. And she didn't get up. But they chose Rosa Parks as a place because she was married. She had a job and she was older.
Yep, I was just gonna say it was because she was older,
Mm.
Mm.
and the stigma against young teenage girls at that time was very, very deep. And so you were not going to allow someone in her position to be the front face uh, for the movement. Good job, Charmian.
Hmm.
Yeah, good job. Learning things. Woo.
Allie, go ahead.
Ruby Bridges,
Yes.
Yes. Tell us more.
cause she was like going to school. She went to a school that no one made fun of her for her color. But then when she started going to a new school, people kept making fun of her. But that never stopped her from learning.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you
Awesome.
for bringing up her name, Allie.
Anyone else? Zoe? And if you guys, if Ali and Charmian, if you have more people you guys want to discuss, you can go ahead and talk about it. Any more African leaders that you know? African American leaders.
I do actually.
Go ahead.
Okay, so did you also know that Madam C.J. Walker wasn't the first one to come with the black hair care? It was actually a woman named Annie Malone.
Wow.
Uh, she taught Madam C.J. Walker,
Mm-hmm.
and she did a lot more things. Like she helped her community instead of keeping like the money to herself. And Madam C.J. Walker was a millionaire though.
Hmm.
Mm.
Which is why she got the recognition.
Yeah.
Zoe, you're funny. Um, anyone else want to share? Or you can put the name in the chat too. Go ahead, Allie.
Barack Obama,
Okay.
because he
Yeah.
was the first black president of the United States.
Awesome point. Yes. Who else?
Bless wants to go.
Go ahead, Bless.
Black Panther warriors, they the hominy, they were the real ones. And Wonder Woman was based off them too.
Yes. So you're saying she's mentioning the Black Panthers. If I think that's what she just said.
Yes.
Okay. It was a little low for me, but I figured when she said that. Yes, the Black Panthers was a very prominent and dominant group uh back, well, I don't want to say back in the day, but back in the day. Who definitely organized in the black communities with helping doing food programs and educational programs and all different types of things. uh, good mention, Bless, good mention. We also have I mean, we have countless others. We have Malcolm X, we have Thurgood Marshall, you have W.D. Boy, you have Sojourner Truth, you have um
Booker T. Washington.
yes, because Washington. You also have oh my god, and he's my favorite. Why am I drawing a blank? Mm, 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 mm. Marcus Garvey.
Mhm.
And you have, I mean, so many. So many. We actually really, really have a lot. And
Yeah.
if we even dive into inventors and scientists and stuff of that nature, the list goes on and on and on. You got Garrett Morgan. You got, um, oh my God, what's the doctor? Mm, Why am I drawing a blank? Um, Hold on. Let me look it up real quick because I can't think for whatever reason. Miss Robinson. He did the plasma bags. Charles Drew. Charles Drew. You got Dr. Charles Drew. You got Patricia Bath. You have Lewis Wright. I mean, there is really, really a lot. A lot.
A lot of African American leaders. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Morgan, um, Georgia
look
Patton.
in the chat.
Oh,
It's,
she said,
it's
look in the chat. No, the Black Panther movie Woman War is real from the. So let me put my glasses on. Who am I fooling? Okay, now I got them on. No, the Black Panther movie, the Women Warrior, is real from Dahomey, why I can't speak. Dahomey warriors, and Wonder Woman and her twin sister Nubia was based off of them. Yes. And thank you for saying Nubia because then it makes me think of Queen Nzinga, Mansa Musa. I mean, now I'm going beyond African American leaders, but yes. So it's a very rich history. And she said the Black Panthers made Wick. Yes.
Nice.
Y'all better come through with these facts.
Right. Unmute yourself. Go ahead.
You guys will probably be interested in joining us too, February 26th. The students who are in our regular after school program will present on different leaders in Black history, and they are also writing speeches as them and what they would address today. So that'll be really cool, and it'll stream on our Facebook page. All right, I think we have enough people, and those of you who are watching, please go ahead and research some of these other members and names that we just said today. And if any names or anything was just new to you today, I encourage you to go ahead and research and find things out that exist. Like I said, there's so many great people um, in this journey. I mean, she said I did Mary Angelou for our Living Wax Museum. Nice.
Nice.
I love Maya Angelou.
Me too.
I do. Definitely. All right, hold on. Oh, hold on, you guys. So now we're gonna shift gears. Thank you everyone for adding in on these amazing people throughout history. And like I said, if you've never heard of any of these names, go ahead and look them up. You would be so surprised of how many contributions um, have been done by African Americans in America or in over the world, because there's a lot of different footprints that have been left. Let's keep going.
Woo. Story time. Let's dive into today's story, which is a biography of Martin Luther King Jr. by Cynthia Sherwood. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Every January, we celebrate the life of a great man. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for civil rights. He believed all Americans should be treated fairly, no matter what their skin color. Dr. King was born in 1929 in Georgia. Since he was Black, he could not go to the same schools as white children. Black Americans also had to use separate restrooms, restaurants, theaters, and swimming pools in some states.
Y'all don't know all this.
Dr. King thought this was wrong. He was a Christian minister who worked for equal rights for Black people. He helped lead peaceful protests to change those unfair laws. It was a hard fight. Dr. King was attacked and arrested many times, but more and more Americans grew to understand that it was wrong to treat Black people differently from white people. In 1963, Dr. King led 250,000 people in a march to Washington, D.C. While there, Dr. King gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. He spoke about his hopes for America. He said people should be judged by their hearts, not by their skin color. His efforts helped bring about new laws to create equal rights for all Americans. The third Monday on January is a holiday to celebrate the life of Martin Luther King. We honor his courage in working to improve the lives of so many people. The end. Multiple choice. What did Martin Luther King believe? Was it A, all Americans should be treated fairly? B, Black children should be able to go to the same schools as white children? C, people should not be judged by their skin color? Or D, all the above? Write in the chat box A, B, C, or D. Right, I got some D's and B's. Let's reveal that answer. It is D, all the above. He believed all Americans should be treated equally. Black and white children should be going to school together, and people should not be judged by their skin color. When do we celebrate Martin Luther King? Write an M in the chat box. Let me know the answer. And you can unmute yourself to tell me the answer. When do we celebrate Martin Luther King Day? Zoe, go ahead and unmute yourself.
My answer is January 18th.
January 18th. Okay. Anyone else? Kenny and Keely? You can unmute yourself to answer this question.
Martin Luther King Jr. is at January. Is that January? January 18.
Okay, January 18th. Okay, and Bliss and Charmian wrote in the chat box, his birthday is January 5th. Holiday is celebrated on the third Monday in January. Let's reveal those answers. Thank you, everybody. On the third Monday in January. Good job. Woo! Okay. In the third paragraph, the author writes, He helped lead peaceful protests to change those unfair laws. What is a protest? Is it a special type of speech, B, a way of showing you disagree, C, a dream about people, or D, a law that is not fair? What is a protest? A, B, C, or D? All right. Across the board, everyone's saying, well, actually, there's different answers. I got some D's and some B's. Let's reveal that answer. It is B, a way of showing you disagree. Where and when was Martin Luther King born? Write an M in the chat box for those to let me know that you know the answer of where and when was Martin Luther King born. Who wants to tackle this question? I'm gonna go ahead and call in some people. Who we haven't heard today? Allie? Allie, you can go ahead and unmute yourself if you know the question, if you know the answer.
He was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. We have the where. Now let's find the when. Let's go over to Sarah. I haven't heard from her. Sarah, can you let me know what year Martin Luther King Jr. was born? Who remembers? It was in the story. Charmian, do you want to take a stab at it? What year was Martin Luther King Jr. born? Okay, they said 1926. So Ali said Atlanta, Georgia, and Bliss and Charmian said 1926. Let's reveal that answer. In Georgia, 1929. What type of article is this? Is it A, fiction, B, fantasy, C, a biography, or D, a fable? What kind of article is this? All right. Across the board, my friends are saying C. Let's reveal that answer. It is C, biography. Woo! Good job. Great job, everybody. All right, unscramble the following vocabulary words. All right, so in the middle you have the scrambled word. Your clue is freedoms we have that are protected by our laws. What is this vocabulary word? Keely and Kenny, go ahead and unmute yourself.
It's rice. Yeah, it's rice.
Right?
Yeah.
It is right. Good job. Woo! Okay. Here's your next scrambled word. The clue is do the thing. Say that again.
Equal.
Equal. Let's reveal that answer. Equal. Good job. Woo! Let's hear for someone else this time. Here's your scrambled word. Your clue is an institution for teaching of children. What is this scrambled word? I'm gonna call Zoe.
School.
School. Okay, let's reveal that answer. School. Good job. Woo! All right, next word. Your clue is something that is going to happen. Let's call on Allie.
Future.
Future. Let's reveal that answer. Woo! Good job. It is future. Next scrambled word. Your clue is free from war or conflict. Charmian or Bliss?
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Let's reveal that answer. Peaceful. Woo! Good job. All right. This next scrambled word. Your clue is to communicate through spoken word. Let's head over to Sarah. Is she unmuted? Sarah, you can unmute yourself and tell us this scrambled word. Okay, I see that Allie's mic is open. Do you want to go ahead and answer this for us?
Speech.
Speech. Let's reveal that answer. Woo! Good job. Next word. What is this word? Your clue is... Oh! You scared me. He shouted out, holiday. Okay, let's reveal that answer. Holiday. Good job. Great job, everybody. All right, assignment time. Martin Luther King Jr. was inspired by Martin Luther King Jr. was inspired by the great Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi believed in nonviolent protests, and that later influenced MLK when he protested. Draw a picture of someone who inspires you and write down what they have said or done that has inspired you. Okay? Let me give you guys. So you guys are thinking of someone who has inspired you in life, has given you some great advice, who has helped you in your life. And you're going, after you draw them, you're going to write down anything that they have said to you or anything they've done for you that inspire you to do good or whatever might have you. So I'm going to give you guys 7 minutes. 7 minutes to draw and write. Go ahead, starting now.
Okay. Before we begin our breaking point, those of you who have joined with us live, we thank you for today's participation. With our students, we will end the live streaming on this segment now, but please go ahead and draw the person who inspires you, and save it and share it with your family.